I have a very strained relationship with my mother, Janet, and my sister, Asia. I rarely speak to either of them. I don't think of them as a priority when they call or when they text. I constantly argue with my sister over how to best handle my mom's living situation. Asia thinks that I should take care of our mother. She's asked me to take my mom in, send money, just take care of her in general. The last time I saw my mother was 2 years ago. My mom is selfish because she cares about her drug addiction more than her children. I had a difficult childhood. I found out in elementary school that my mom tried to sell me for drugs when I was an infant. My mom put us in bad positions. She brought us around other drug addicts, and she would leave us alone with drugs accessible in the home. It's hard for me to try to take care of my mom now when she hardly took care of me and my sister growing up. I am very angry with her for expecting us to do anything for her. At this point, I refuse to help my mom again. I tried having my mom live with me for about a month and it didn't work out. She was doing drugs when I had small children in the house. She would sit around my house high. About 15 months ago, my mom overdosed on heroin. After that point, I was done. My respect for my mom went to zero. My mom living with Asia is not helping anyone. I tell her all the time that she needs to stand on her own 2 feet and be an adult. Asia's not giving my mom the push she needs to get her life together.
Well, Janet admits that she has been a drug addict since she was just 15, 16 years old, but she says she's been sober now for 15 months. No easy task when you've been in the life for all of these years, and now deserves the respect a mother and grandmother deserves. Now, her daughters say, well, that's all well and good, but it doesn't make up for a neglected and dangerous childhood.
I'm a product of rape. I don't know my father.
My mom has been on drugs my entire life.
As she was born addicted to cocaine.
I had to be given medication in order to wean off the drug. I believe that it stunted my growth, and I've had a lot of learning disabilities through my life also. I don't know who my father is.
I feel that my children resent me for their childhood.
I remember the smell of drugs, being in the house.
I admit I put the girls in bad situations. Having different people come to the house at all times of the day and night, having firearms around, but the drugs and money and people were always in the house.
My mom was out doing drugs or sleeping for days. It was very tough.
Because of my mom's drug use, she missed a lot of major milestones in my life.
She would miss birthdays, she would miss things at school. She missed my wedding. She didn't come to the ceremony, and then she showed up to my reception high in front of my whole family.
I know I can't continue to beat myself up about the past. If they want to carry the past with them, that's on them.
It is amazing and a miracle that Asia and I are well-adjusted and living good lives.
I vowed to not turn out like her. I didn't want to.
Well, Ashley, thanks for joining us. What do you want to say about the conversation that we've had so far?
I feel like my sister expects me to take care of my mom, and I feel like she's a really big bully about it. But we've never put my mom on the street. We've always made sure that she had somewhere to go. But I can't have her in my home.
Did you just say we?
Yes, we.
You?
Because
you have made sure. You are so oblivious. Your head is in the sand.
You are a grown woman.
Yes, sir, I am.
Why are you not living on your own? You say your main job is to be sober.
Yes, it is. I don't like being in the middle of my children fighting. I've made some horrible decisions, Dr. Phil, in my life. I can't change them. It's done.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.